So who was Tracy to you?
That is... that is quite a question. And it can... How can I answer it in just so many words? It's going to be difficult, but... My mum, Tracy, was a woman who was uncommonly kind. She saw the best in everyone, and no matter who she met or came across would say that she was the kindest person that they've ever met. It wouldn't matter who she came across, if it was strangers in the street or just going on a dog walk, and she'd say hello and be smiley with anyone who was walking past. Everyone would say the same, that she was just uncommonly kind to everyone. But for me, she was my mum, and she always will be the person who helped me through so much in my life, through school, through work, through times where I just wanted to give up. She was always there, and she always will be. Now that she's gone, I wanted to do something special. I wanted to do something that would mean a lot to me, and I know that it would mean a lot to a lot of people. I know that it would mean a lot to loads of people. I wanted to climb Ben Nevis. I wanted to climb Ben Nevis for Macmillan Cancer Support, because I know just how much they mean to both my mum and to me, how much they've helped everyone who has been through something like that. And it was incredible because we got there at 8 a.m. in the morning, and it was so misty. It was just mist everywhere. And as soon as we started walking, you could barely see anything. We were just walking through, and we were like, this is like spooky. It's like a ghost story that you're walking through. When we got above the clouds, it was just an amazing view, and this was only like 2 hours into the hike. It was incredible. I couldn't believe just how stunning these views were. And this is the part that my brother would say is a part that can either make you or break you. And it's known as the zigzag path. It is known as the zigzag path. And that bit almost did me in. I remember I just told Jared and Oliver, keep going, because this is going to take me a long time. I could feel my thighs were hurting, my feet were hurting, even though I was wearing these quite expensive Mountain Warehouse shoes ready for this, and even though I did a lot of hiking ready for it, I trained a lot for Ben Nevis, going to the gym, all of that, it was still immensely difficult. Words can't even explain just how difficult that part was, because it just keeps going. Just so many zigzags, and you just feel like it's never going to end. I did think about giving up. I was like, I don't know if I can do this. I felt like I wanted to cry. In fact, I remember when I felt like it was just me, I did tear up. I was almost on the verge of tears, like, I don't know if I can do this. But then I remembered what I'm doing this for. I'm doing this for my mum. I'm doing this for everyone who was affected, who has been affected by cancer. And that is what gave me the drive to make it to the top. And I got up, and I got my walking sticks, and I said, you're not going to give up, Cameron. And I kept going. Every step, even though I was in so much pain, I made it. Words can't describe the emotions of getting to the top after such a hard, arduous, long hike. Such a long, arduous, long journey to the top of such a high mountain. But the one emotion that I can say I felt was joy. I felt such joy in that moment that I had made it to the top. And I remember looking at the sky and thinking, I did it. I did this for you, Mum. I made it. I always used to love... well, I'd either make Mum do silly videos or film me doing silly videos, or I'd just film her and basically just prank her. And there was this one really funny little prank where I would say to her, spell E-Y-E-S. No, I've got it wrong.
I'm laughing because I know what story this is. It's hilarious.
Sorry. Yeah, I would always used to prank my mum. And there's one story that always comes to my mind straight away, is I would say to my mum, say E-Y-E-S. And she'd say, E-S. I'd say, no, say E-Y-E-S. She goes, what? E-S. Say E-Y-E-S. E-S. And it was just so funny because it would just keep going on and on. You just say, E-S. E-Y-E-S. How do you say it? E-S. And then she just keep getting so annoyed, saying, why are you filming me? Lovely man, stop. And then obviously when you really look at it, E-Y-E-S, eyes.
Hello, I'm very excited.
To finish off with this documentary about Tracy, I want to end it with a poem that, when times were really tough a few months ago, she sent to me, and I read it any time that things get a little bit rougher for me. So it's called Look for Me in Rainbows. Time for me to go now, I won't say goodbye. Look for me in rainbows, way up in the sky. In the morning sunrise when all the world is new, just look for me and love me as you know I loved you. Time for me to leave you, I won't say goodbye. Look for me in rainbows, high up in the sky. In the evening sunset when all the world is through, just look for me and love me and I will be close to you. It won't be forever. The day will come, and then my loving arms will hold you when we meet again. Time for us to part now, we won't say goodbye. Look for me in rainbows, shining in the sky. Every waking moment and all your whole life through, just look for me and love me as you know I loved you. Just wish me to be near you, and I'll be there with you. That's called Look for Me in Rainbows. And that encompasses exactly how I feel. She will always be with me, no matter what. Oh yeah, yeah. What's this? You want it? Nom, 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 nom. Oh, she's just so gorgeous. Where are you going? Oh, her towel just whacked me in the face. But she really is just perfect. Just love Charlie absolutely to bits. She's so special. Was that good?
That was perfect.